hard to believe, but we are in year 2 of Project Search. I'm Greg Ellis. I'm with Susan Dudley, and this is Your Story, Our Purpose, One Heartbeat. And we're about to graduate our second cohort of students.
We are, and it has been a fast year.
It has been. It's been a crazy year and a fast year. I don't think we know what normal year is yet with this
Not yet.
program.
Not yet.
Well, update us a little bit. We had how many in our first year, and what are your numbers right now?
We had 8 interns during the first year, and for the second year program, we started with 8 interns, and one for health reasons left us, so now we're down to 7 interns.
Down to 7, all right. And of course, we're in the spring. We're about to wrap up. Just kind of recap the rotations these students are going through.
This is their third rotation, their third intern site. We have currently one that is working in an ed dual intern site with biomed and education in the media department. We have one that has been hired and is working in the kitchen in the dish room. We have another one that is working in the Rehabilitation Institute. We have another young lady that's working with supply processing and distribution inside the main unit of the hospital. Another intern at the laundry, and one at Central Sterile Processing on Weaver Street, and then another young man that's working with the Wellness Center.
Outstanding. What would you say has been the biggest difference between year 1 and year 2? Particularly for you, I'm sure there's a lot more familiarity with the program now that you're a seasoned veteran now.
It has been a little easier as far as the academic side of it, the classroom side of it, the curriculum. I have gotten used to that. We have added a few new intern sites this year, so we've had some experiences there. It was still a strange start, getting used to wearing a mask all day long.
Right.
Getting used to being social distance and figuring out with the limited numbers that we could have in our training room at the time, how to make our intern sites work and our class time work so that we didn't exceed the max number we were allowed to have in the training room. So there's been some challenges along the way.
Right. Before we talk about next year, let's go to that first year. How many of the 8 interns landed jobs?
We've had 2 that have jobs. They were hired this fall in August and September. One is working at the laundry with the hospital, and another one is working at Central Sterile Processing on Weaver, which is kind of a neat situation because she is also one of the mentors and trainers for our intern that's at that intern site this rotation.
How about that? That's incredible.
It is.
There's so many success stories that have come out of this program. Enrollment for next year. Are we still taking applications for next year?
We're still taking applications. Our goal is to have 8 interns again.
Okay.
And for any parents that are interested that have students in the school district that are ages 18 to 21, have a disability or special needs, they can contact Brooke Shoup at the Special Education Office. She's our transition coordinator and will help get them started on the road to filling out an application.
Awesome. Well, Susan, I know this has been so rewarding for you, and it's certainly been a career change for you within the same career. Are you still driving the bus?
I am not having to drive the bus right now. Thank goodness.
That's awesome.
We have worked that out. I have some students that do ride the bus, but the bus is dropping them off here and picking them up here. And then we do have bus needs during the middle of the day, and we've got a bus driver that is doing that for me also.
Well, this has been such a great community partnership and state partnership too with this program. And you know, I remember talking with you last year how nationwide it's growing, and just to be able to see here in Tupelo what a difference it makes it's so huge.
It is huge. Mississippi Department of Rehabilitation Services has been the driving push for setting up programs here in the state. They are adding 4 more new programs next year. And of course, none of this would be possible without North Mississippi Health Services.
Right.
I mean, they have provided our intern site, our location, the departments within their system have been great to work with.
Truly a community and a one single heartbeat effort, basically.
Most definitely.
Well, thank you so much for what you do, but we're not done. We're going to talk to some new students. Well, I guess they're really not new right now, but new to us for second year and get their take on the program, and they're going to tell us what we do.
Okay.
So we'll be right back, and we'll talk with two of our interns. Welcome back to Your Story, Our Purpose, One Heartbeat. I'm Greg Ellis, and we are at the North Mississippi Medical Center here in Tupelo talking with our interns for Project Search, and we are blessed to be joined today by Starnisha Jones. And Starnisha, congratulations on getting into the program, and if you would, tell us where you're interning right now.
My internship is rehab.
Okay, and what do you do?
I clean up all the tours in the rooms. I wiped off what patients use and tables to make sure everything gets cleaned after.
Gotcha. So you got a big job. You got to make sure everything stays sanitized and ready for the next group of people to come through use. Is that the only rotation you've done this year, or have you done multiple rotations?
I've done multiple, ambassador and for nutrition.
Okay. What has been your favorite, or do you have a favorite? Really? Why's that?
Because I learned how to take the patients to testing areas.
Okay.
And wipe off the scratches there and stuff.
Got you. So you've had a lot of interaction with patients, and do you like that? Do you like working with people and meeting new people? I can tell you've got the personality for that. What do you want to do after this, after you complete your rotations or your internships?
I want to get a job up here.
Awesome. What advice would you have for people considering doing what you've done?
Here.
Uh-huh.
Just take a shot.
Just take a shot. Simple as that, right? Has it been better than you thought it would? I mean, you've learned a lot, I imagine.
A lot of different skills.
A lot of different skills. What has been the biggest thing you've learned?
How to get around the hospital.
Yeah, that I have failed miserably. That I get lost every time I come here. It's like a maze. Well, Starnisha, we're so proud of you and your journey, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Everybody speaks very highly of you, and I know that you love what you do, and we can't wait to hear where you get your job at when you graduate. All right? We're going to come back, and we're going to go to a different type of rotation. Just met Starnisha, and now we're going to talk to Noah Cavalier, who is joining us right now. And Noah, describe your experience working here at the hospital with Project Search.
Well, Project Search, it's just been a really great experience because at first things didn't really go well, but as it went on, things started to get a lot better because with the people I've met and what I do, it's been a lot of fun.
Awesome. And that's what it's supposed to be. You're learning and you're having a good time, meeting people. So kind of tell us what your rotation is right now and exactly what are you doing with this current internship.
So right now I'm in biomed, and what I do there is I sort supplies and put them in supply closets, like taking wires and connectors, wrapping them up and then putting them in supply closets so that when they're ready to use, they can take it out of the supply room and use it.
What other rotations have you been involved with?
I've also been in ER services and SPD on the first floor.
What has been your favorite?
SPD.
All right, you're gonna have to tell me what that means.
What I did was I cut open the boxes, get the papers out so that the person in the office can print copies, and then once he's done with that, I bring them back out so that I can staple them and tape them onto the box so that they can go to their different departments, and I bring the boxes to the pallets or the jacks, and when they're all packed, they're ready to go to their departments.
Even though you have a favorite you talked about, Did you like doing the different rotations to see how everything kind of works and comes together?
I certainly did.
Awesome. And you get a nice shirt out of it. I like
Why,
that.
thank you.
Looking sharp. What are your long-term goals? What do you see once you graduate from this program?
What I see when I leave this program is be in college and hopefully get a job and move back to San Diego, California.
Oh, is that where you're originally from?
Yes, sir.
Oh wow, you come along. Well, it's not quite as watery here in San Diego, I don't think, with the ocean. All right, if a let's say someone that's entering their last year at Tupelo High School comes up to you and says, "I'm thinking about getting into the Project Search program. Should I or should I not?" What would you tell them?
I would tell them to think really clearly about their decision.
And what would be the number one thing that you would tell them from a positive standpoint?
If you're really passionate for this kind of thing, then go for it.
Awesome. Well, you heard it from here. We're so proud of y'all and what you've done, and you're setting the way for future students. And I don't know if y'all realize that, but your success is going to lead to the success of everybody else. And again, we're thankful for everyone involved with this program. It's only going to grow and get better, and we're excited for what the future holds. For Your Story, Our Purpose, One Heartbeat, I'm Greg Ellis.